All right. So we are live, guys. Sorry about that. I had a lot of technical difficulties up here, and it's just driving me crazy with the train. I was trying to get one of the GP9 sets that I have to run, but it's having motor issues and all that. It's my fault because I took it apart to check out something. So um, now it's just, I got to take it apart again. So it's always fun, right? You got something planned out. I had this set of cars on here. I'm actually getting the engine ready right now to run that we're replacing it with. But yeah, I had everything ready to go, and then I went to run it, and it just would not run right. So I do apologize for that. Maybe later I can take a look at it so we can get it running again. But hopefully everyone's having a good night out here. It's our night for model trains, guys. So it's just kind of a random theme I picked up on, and also got a drink real quick. Got some iced tea right now. We got Keystone Bill with the blue wrench. What's up, buddy? Ed Ice, what's up? Peter Rothwell, hello, hello. Rabs Trains, Big Rich Trains, Old Ohio. What's up, guys? More people are coming in right now. What's up, Lionel Trains 1900? Hello, hello. Nathan Five Chime, how's it going? Rick, let's see. What's up, Logan? How's it going? Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice. Uh, oh, good evening from the Floridian. Hey, I know that train. Be safe out there. Have a safe trip. Um, who else we got? What's up, Matt? How's it going? We also have Brian Cahill. So, guys, hopefully everyone had a great New Year's. I'm kind of off script every day, but I'm sort of just like we're here. We're here to run some trains and hang out. It's also been a very crazy day and weekend. I started a new path at work for the railroad, so my journey through my railroad career has advanced dramatically in the last month, and then hopefully in the next month it will evolve into something that will be lifelong, and I can't wait. So, starting a whole new track to my journey on the railroad. It's the best way I'm going to put it. Some of you guys out there know I was on the roof. There we go. That's great. But yeah, I would like to keep it to myself. But it's all good stuff on the railroad, guys. I just been given more responsibilities and all that. So it's been pretty amazing. And it's kind of, what would you call it? Kind of surreal. I know people use that all the time. It's surreal. But this is kind of like living in a dream. So that's what I've been going through the last couple, month and a quarter now. So I do apologize, guys. I haven't been as attentive on YouTube. I haven't been as good with comments. I've been sort of neglecting the channel, and also my family here at home. It's been crazy, absolutely nuts here from the holidays, Christmas and New Year's was absolutely nuts this year because work sort of superseded that. I hate doing that as a person, but it was kind of like you got to know all this stuff. You're going to be tested on it, and the test is during the holidays, so you better get it done. So I did pass that test to move on to the next steps of my railroad career. So um, it's very stressful. If anyone's ever been, well, everyone um, that has ever been on the railroad, you know how it is. It's like you're told to do something. It's like it's almost militaristic. You got to do it, and it's honestly just make some sacrifices, eat some dirt, as we say. And even after 3 years in the railroad, I still hear people all the time, you got to eat more dirt. So I definitely ate a whole dirt sandwich this Christmas and New Year's season. Today, I was given a break. I ate like pretty much a tasty cake compared to the dirt sandwich. And today was just amazing. So I started the path of training for the next steps of everything. But yeah, thank you guys so much. If I see you guys at York and stuff, I'll tell you what things are. If you have a question, I just don't feel like sharing it live on the YouTube. And but it's all good stuff. And I'll be out in the track more. I'll get to do certain things that I've always wanted to do on the railroad. So it's pretty cool. 50 years Southern Pacific. Very cool. Very, very cool. What's up, guys? If I miss any chat, please let me know. Just saw John stop in. Chooch's Trains is still here. Big Rich is here. Matt. William, I think. What's up, Scott? How's it going? Got my random pointer finger right here, you guys. But I have been so out of it, guys. So I do apologize. And it does affect not just the channel. I mean, the channel it's a very minimal source of income that helps keep the lights on. And now the heat, the gas bill down a little bit. But it does mean a lot to me doing these live streams and reviews and such. You can see my layout's a mess. I had some guests over for New Year's, and they want to see my new Western Maryland cars run. So I brought out the weathered 280, the Richmond body right here. But yeah, guys, it's been so crazy. But hopefully everyone had a good New Year's and Christmas. We'll throw Christmas in there because I don't believe I did a live stream between. Yeah, I didn't do a live stream after Christmas. So hopefully everyone had a great holiday season. Actually, I think we did. What did we get for Christmas for Train Wise? So I believe we did do a stream. I know we didn't stream last week. I was just way too crazy busy. So 7:34. No, it's 8:21. So yeah, there you go. Gonna attempt to go to York. Definitely do that. 773 Century Club. Very cool. Close. Just a couple, like 100 off. It's all right. This is what 734 was supposed to mimic. This is a Richmond boiler, so it's nice and stout. And these 280s made by Richmond Engine Works, or Locomotive Works, were the largest 280s in their class. It's pretty cool. Thank you guys so much. MTH Waffle Side. I'm not sure. I've got so many boxcars. Oh my God. I probably have 300 boxcars, if not more. I love boxcars. Tonight, this train's mostly comprised of boxcars. And we're doing, tonight we're running later PRR. So we're running some, actually I got to put the other Alco in line. What am I doing? Got to run double-headed, the best. Here it is. Here's my RS3 from the Rao King right there. So, yeah, the dirt sandwiches. It was bad. It was bad, guys. But we are through the woods. Now it's just all up to me. If I can't succeed, it's all my fault this time around. What's up, Roscoe? Hey, man, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, man. Oh, man. Yeah, Nikki can attest the dirt sandwich was like, actually, it was more like a kitty litter sandwich because it had surprises in it. But yeah, thank you, Roscoe. Thank you so much, man. Hopefully we all get to, well, there's the Timonium show coming up in 3 weeks. I might be too busy to go to that show. I don't know yet. It all depends on work. Because there's a couple big things that week. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much. 282. I'm not sure if they had 282s. Yeah, kitty litter sandwich. Almost reminds me of the Little Rascals. That's not sin. That's kitty litter. It just came to mind because that movie came out when I was really, really young. If not, I think that movie came out like late 80s. Smack the butt. Hey, what's up, Dave? Yeah, we got to run trains. We'll run trains at 7:30. In the meantime, I'll build the lash up. All right, let's see what we can find. Kitty litter sandwich. That's how it felt. Every day was just a kitty litter sandwich. It was bad. I wonder if there's a way I could like delete all this stuff. Oh, I'll just add them. Doesn't hurt anything. But yeah, guys, so it's been a crazy well, now this thing's saying no WTIU found. Let me reset the app. It's been a crazy last couple weeks and such, but for train news, so I was invited to film at the miniature railroad of York, which is an HO layout. I know a lot of you guys in here are O scalers, but take a look at the video. There's so many great scenery elements to their layout, so many great pieces of track work, and just such a crazy layout. And they had like eight trains running at once. And it may seem like, oh, that's not a lot on their layout, but they have dispatchers and everything on their layout. So the miniature railway of York, that video will be out hopefully tomorrow morning. I'm going to edit that down tonight. And, here we go. Okay, return it. Here we go. Let's build a lash up here. Build DCS. We'll call this Alco. For you alcoholics out there. Next. All right, we're going to do the C630 as the head, pointed forward. And this guy, the tail pointed backward, I believe. All right, let me see what happens here. Oh, yeah. All right, cool. Let's try it out, see if it goes forward. I do a feature reset. Sounds great. Yeah, that's the fan smoke unit buzzing. I don't know why it's doing that. Smoke unit sounds horrible. What happened? Broke my foot. Ouch. That's horrible. Get well soon. That's I've never broken anything before. Come close. I sprained my wrist once, and that was the worst. Especially as a drummer, sprained my wrist, and then I sprained my ankle. What was I doing? I sprained my ankle doing something crazy, and that was the absolute worst. What's up, Dill Hudson? How's it going? Kutztown Historical Society. They have an HO layout in the basement. Sweet. I'll check it out. The drawbars on MTH, that's the only thing I'm not a fan about with MTH at all. I don't know. I just don't like the wire. They call them wireless drawbars, but they're still wire contacts. So, yeah, that is a big problem. I've never liked that. That is like the only thing about MTH I absolutely hate, those wireless drawbars. And I think I have one of my engines has that, and I think it was the point of failure of the engine because the wires weren't making good contact. So I need the tooling's all goofed up. It's actually my Camelback, my 777 Camel. I found new tooling on the internet, so I could actually transplant the shells, the tender or whatever, and then everything else, and transplant into a new tooling because it's Rail King. So that would be ideal. But we'll see. C630. I'm going to reset this engine. Reset. There we go. There we go. That's the RS3. I'm building on the lash up one here.
Yeah, how you coming there, Theodore? Oh, no, some days we just don't have an opportunity to do what we like to do.
There we go. Perfect. All right, let's get you guys over here. So loud. There we go. Yeah, Alco. Get you guys over to the layout. Do. What's up, Dathan Poole? Just getting ready for work at 8. Yeah, I'll catch up with you later. Good luck out there today. I had a blessing today, so blessing on the railroad. So that's why I'm not coming in tonight. There we go. That's an RS. Well, sorry. C630 coming down. The round B&O boxcars. Well, I've got 3 wagon tops right here. 1 and 2 and 3. Hey, thanks, John. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It's like trying to get this lash up to work. I'll turn the volume down a little bit. There we go. Tonight we are just using plain old vanilla. Plain old vanilla. Smells pretty good. Smokes like an Alco. Perfect. There we go. All right. Wagon tops in S. That'd be sweet. I'd say any wagon top is a good wagon top. The vanilla is awesome. Apple Harvest is even better. Yes, Atlas does make wagon tops, but they're pretty hard to find. Super collectible. In 1 second here, I got to check the rollers on the head unit real quick. Let's see what we got. One of the rollers appears to be dirty, as I just dripped smoke fluid all down my wrist. Oh yeah, it's all about the experience. Model trains in the wild here. Oh yeah, a little bit of alcohol on the roller. 031 from 46. That stuff's great. I honestly, I've told you guys, I enjoy tubular track. If you're doing like just running old stuff, it's the best because you're not going to screw up. You're not going to like mess up a section of Ross track that costs $100 million. But also, tubular looks good with post-war and pre-war trains. It matches so well, and I absolutely love that stuff. So I'm not a hater on the tubular track. I just don't use it anymore. I went more to a modeler's approach with this layout, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you know, it's just the way it is sometimes. What's up, Don? How's it going? What's up, Massimo? Hello, hello. What's up, just Strickland? Wagon top kits in S gauge. Whoa, that'd be really cool. Let's see. Tubular's the way to go. Honestly, tubular, like I said, guys, tubular is not bad. It's it's not even budget friendly anymore. I mean, it's more budget friendly than some of the other stuff out there, but it's not bad stuff. I just don't like their switches. The switches, like tubular switches, are horrible. I've always had problems with tubular switches, running pre-post war, all that stuff. All right. That sounded great. All right, let's fire it up. The scale look. Yeah. In the end, you know what? They're all toys to me. All post war. I love post war stuff. I just don't currently collect it. And that's not because I don't like it. It's just I really don't have the space to collect a little bit of everything right now. All right, so this train's going to stop again. The torpedoes. Oh, okay, thank you so much. Yeah, those are my favorite. The 1688s, 1666s, all those. Yeah, train is just not like that spot. Well, that's awesome. Interesting. There we go. Train's just being finicky. It probably just needs to be cleaned or the rollers on it. What's up, Jerry? How's it going? Got a single track with reverse loops. Nice. I'm going to try something really quick. We are going to detach our train and we're going to run the other way with the RS3 up front. Do-do-do. keep on moving them down. The reefer next to the caboose. Oh, that is a pig's eye reefer car. This guy right here, this is actually a K-Line 39-year commemorative of the TCA. What the heck is going on? Yeah, that's not. Something ain't working right. All right, let's try this out. All right, let's go in reverse here. Yeah, it doesn't like going the other way. That's hilarious. It's probably something with the pickups or the switch, the way the switch is wired. But here we go. We have an RS3 leading. There we go. Yeah, Pig's Eye. Pilsner. It was on sale up at Gerard's Derailment. Picked that up there. And then also picked up a... oops. I've got to add the caboose. Let's just do... here we go. Just a simple MTH cabin. Porthole cabin right here. Let's add that on there. So these were all pre-wired Ross switches, but obviously they need a little bit of help. So I don't know if it's ground wire or center wire, but what I can do is just put jumpers in. I'll just solder it right to the ground or whatnot. And then I'll take a wire and go from the frogs to the center rail of the adjacent track, or put in a jumper lead. There's many options. But yeah, there we go. Oh wow, how many cabooses? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 50, maybe even a little bit more than 50 cabooses. And they're all a little bit different. I've got some, like the caboose that's on this train right now has a keystone and has the outline on the keystone. And then I also have some that spell out Pennsylvania. Then the keystone on the inside is like a black color compared to the brown or the Tuscan. So I've got all different types of cabooses. Boxcars, I'd probably have about 300, easily 300. I love boxcars. And then I think hoppers, are I'm up to like 75 or 100, around there somewhere, something like that. Will Ross work with tubular? I think there's there's like a composition track piece that you can get to do that. Oh yeah, so the little building in the yard, I have been contemplating on what to do with that building. So it's just kind of sitting there for now. It's just kind of chilling there. Air house. That's what I was thinking. I just need to do a little bit more scenery around it, but it's also blocking the signal right here. Something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I think Ross does sell like a compensator or compensation or what's a comp bar type of setup, so you can go between different types of track. The antennas on it. Yeah, I've got a couple of those. They're just super fragile. The roof. Oh my gosh. It has a roof. I just like having it open like when guests are over because you can look inside the engine house. But yes, it does have a roof. The roof is like scattered all over the floor, like different locations up here. But that is a great question. All right. All right, real quick, guys. I'm gonna swap out. I'm gonna swap out the Alcos, and I want to run my SD9 because why not, right? So, is it back here? No, it's on the shelf. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab the SD9. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Did not mean to do that. All right. SD9. Whoops. And yeah, we'll just run the SD9. All right. Good old SD9. So this one, I actually redid the sounds in it. So I actually put in a sound set for, I think, an SD45 or yeah, SD45. So it has more of a oomph sound. I like the horn a little bit better too. So let's see if it loads up here. Welders aren't cautious. Yeah. I've seen crazy stuff with welds as well. It's not fun. Let's see. Nope. Gotta find my engine on here. Yeah, welding on the railroad is extremely dangerous. So, gotta always be careful. Let's see. We try to get back in. It's pretty amazing watching them weld steel on the railroad because you're literally melting metal. And I've seen it a couple times, but it's absolutely amazing watching them weld two pieces of steel together that you look at and you're like, there's no way this is going to work. And then it holds. It's pretty amazing. All right. Cleared out all the engines, so we should have a fresh start. Nice fresh remote here. There it is. It's probably sharing an ID with something. All right, guys. So here's that new startup feature that I gave this thing. I like the spitting of the air. So, and the horn. The coaling tower was actually custom built by someone. So, found that on eBay. All right, here we go. So I kind of gave it like an upgrade because I run the SD9 with a lot of my like later PRR stuff. Like these cars right here are later PRR. Same with some of these other PRR cars have barcodes on them. So I like running the SD9 with my older cars. I need another SD9 to like put a dummy unit with. I don't even know if the smoke is on. Nope. I'm going to add some more smoke flow. We're going to change it up. Let's do some fireplace. PRR green. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't that classic PRR green right here. Yeah, the horn's got a nice like bass sound to it. Ah, there you go. Roger spilled the beans. It was awesome. Yeah. We will. Definitely a great, it's a good first day in class. Definitely didn't get to run any trains though. Oh God. It's all good, man. Ah, yes, fireplace. No, so that truck, it actually has it's a high rail truck. So it actually has high rail gear, but I would like to wire it up to run, like to have great working lights and such. Thank you so much. Yeah, it'd be fun to high rail on a track that's rated for 110. It's kind of scary. It'll be all right. To bring up the turbocharger. Yeah, it's a whirler. Yeah, I just turned the smoke down a little bit. Yeah, I turned it down a lot. Let me actually go back, put in medium smoke. Yeah, MTH are like some of the best smokers in the hobby. This thing sounds ridiculous. Yeah, guys, we got a lot of people watching tonight. Thank you all so much for stopping in. Yes, the sawmill is still there. The sawmill is actually up here. Sawmill's at the top of the hill. No, so MTH has different smoke units. Here we go. Yeah, MTH uses a totally different smoke unit than Lionel. And my basic understanding is that Lionel uses a smoke unit that uses whatever the board gives it for AC, and it converts it on the spot. It's like a very dirty signal compared to MTH's uses all DC. So the board, the motherboard distributes the power of DC to the smoke unit. So that is the biggest thing I found out with Lionel versus MTH. I think it's an old diesel steam shovel, but yeah, or shovel, I guess. Diesel shovel, I guess. Cats are good, man. Cats are doing great. If I could find a screwdriver, I might try to repair the. I'm gonna try to repair that GP9 so we can run that for the final train. Uh oh. Uh oh. Something shorted out. Oh no. All right, let's check all the cars. Something shorted out. Oh, you know what? I know exactly what it is. Hey, Dathan, be safe out there, man. We'll catch up soon. No, it's the Weaver cars. It probably shorted out on the frogs. So the trucks have to be regauged. No. All that just for that. Well, you know what? We got this beautiful Western Maryland 280. Let's run that. Oh, yeah. If it shorts out again, I'm going to have to swap out some cars. Of course. The train's running great. And we get something goofy happen. So, yeah, is how it is, right? So let's find. I got a Western Maryland caboose right here. Yeah, let's hook up this 280. Get that rocking and rolling. Oh yeah. And you guys are probably asking, why didn't you run this during the video of the new cars? Well, I had to do some rewiring for this engine, and I needed a new tether. So now it's all ready to rock and roll. Looks fantastic. It's a decent runner. So let's give her some power here. All right. So let's find our engine. Shouldn't take that long to find it. All right, here we go. Yeah, surprises. I've had enough surprises for tonight. Let's get you guys over here. Oh, yeah. All right, I got to find a Western Maryland caboose. I had one over here. Ow, that was my arm. All right, we'll just throw this one on. There we go. Hey, Matt, have a good night. Thanks so much for stopping in. Oh, the fire streams. Oh, no. This engine was actually weathered by one of my good friends, and it was one of his older engines that he sold. And I haven't ran this in a while just because it had the wiring issue. But for the most part, I think it's good. I want to swap out the speaker again to put in a larger or smaller wattage speaker so it's louder. So maybe in the future. What's up, Paul? How's it going? Thank you for the channel. Inspired me to finally build a layout in the office. Oh, sweet. You're very welcome. Thank you so much for watching the channel. Can't wait to start the scenery. Hey, that is awesome. And I really appreciate that. And the scenery part, I think it's very therapeutic. And that is like one of my favorite parts of this hobby is getting the track down so you can at least run a train. And then when you add the scenery and all that, it just brings the layout to life. So the track is probably the most anxious part, honestly. Like, you want to get the track down, you want to get the trains running, but the scenery, it's great to just sit back and relax and do some scenery work. But I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for being a fan of the channel. Yeah, I love the sound of this thing. What's up, Danny? How's it going? Passenger cars have always been so expensive. Yeah, honestly, if you guys are looking for affordable passenger cars, I highly recommend Williams, and they are great runners. And I know people will talk down the Williams, they're not this or that, but honestly, you can do a lot of things to them to upgrade them. You can add interiors, you can find people that 3D print pieces, you can buy interiors from like Lionel's website, you can glue them in place. So I highly recommend checking out Williams. Um, I used to have the silhouette cars. I used to run them all the time, but I sold them. Using the nerves with scenery. Yeah, like I said, it's very therapeutic, and I think there's a very human element to this hobby on wanting to create something that is yours, and also kind of stepping out of your world just for a little bit, just to get away from things and build and create something that's very personal. So train layouts are, um, in my opinion, very personal. So, like this layout is my final layout I'm building in this house. I don't plan on adding anything really to this layout because I'm hopefully looking to move out soonish to a bigger and better house. But this house has served me very well, but I don't really feel like putting the money and time in. I don't mean to sound lazy, and a lot of you guys may think it sounds lazy, but I don't want to put all this extra money into a layout that I can get by with and concentrate my energy on other things. And then I just have to rip it up again. So I've been kind of sort of lazy or neglectful with some of my projects up here because I haven't had the energy to go through with it because I'm going to end up tearing it down. But like doing some rewire work or some car work, upgrades and all that, totally fine. But right now I just don't really want to add a lot more to this layout. That unfortunately a lot of this layout's going to get thrown away. I can keep. I mean, obviously I could try to keep as much track as I can. Scenery wise, I can box it up, signals and wiring, buildings and all that, track switches, knickknacks like cars and lights and stuff. Yeah, that can all go with me, but the bench work and such, it's custom to this room. And I've had people ask me, what do you do with the bench work? And I'm like, honestly, probably load it up in trash bags and take it out to like a dump and dump it. So I can just restart with a new layout. So general area. Yeah, I would stay. It really depends. So I travel for work a lot because being a railroad worker, I'm not in transportation. So it's different. It's a different world. So guys in transportation, I know we have some viewers that have worked on the railroad or do work on the railroad. They have to be on call 24/7. Now, my future line of work potentially would have that, but it's not like operating, a train with a crew and getting called in at 5 a.m. on the extra board or 3 o'clock in the morning for extra board. So it's very different compared to me. I always travel for work, either for production gangs and all that on the Northeast Corridor. So I thought about moving a little bit further north. Burn the frame in a bonfire party. Yeah. It's a lot of cheap, now expensive pine. But I did build this layout when we had the the wildfires and all that in Canada. So this layout was very expensive to build. So I think 90% of this layout was recycled from older bench work, and I just kind of rigged it to fit in this room. It's not being lazy, it's being practical. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's just I'm just looking out for the future. Um, to so I don't waste any more money and time, especially time. But it for me, it is healthy just to sit down and do a project and work through some stuff. Like rewiring this engine with a new tether was therapeutic to me. It's sitting there and soldering and doing all that. It's just hands on. I absolutely love it. I mean, this bench, like I said, it's very custom to this room. And also, I can't get this bench work out of the house unless I cut it up because I have like suicide steps in my house, like the old school like turnaround steps. I agree. Senior buildings weathering. Yeah, it was around here in 070. So yeah, we're using 072 Ross. Everything's Ross. Minus one switch is Gargraves. It's sort of a modular style. It's like a club style, so real thin panels and all that. But it's my layout's built on quarter-inch plywood, and I think it's quarter. No, this isn't quarter. It's just eighth-inch plywood. It's an eighth-inch plywood with inch foam, so it kind of helps it with the rigidness of the layout. Trying to get the layout out of the house. Yeah, it's going to get, unfortunately, it's just the way it is, guys. And I would look forward to building a new layout from scratch at a new house. And I have tons of ideas. And I would like an actual studio in the basement. So, like a nice broadcaster desk type of thing to do reviews on, a nice workshop and such, all depending on where I can set up a train layout at. How many people can we fit up here? So we had myself, a couple other friends, and then also the Three Rails Four Dads podcast up here. I think we had 7 up here, and it was tight. It was like, and myself, so include me in there. I think we had like 8 people up here at one time, and that was a lot. But usually it's just me up here or a friend or the cats, so it's not like a big deal. And a lot of you guys have asked me in the past, how would you transport your collection? Honestly, just get a bunch of those Husky totes and just start filling them up with train cars to protect them. An outbuilding, I've thought about it. That would be an option for sure, but I don't want to have to run like separate electric and such. And then also with weather and all that, I wouldn't want to have have like separate HVAC out in the backyard and all that too. So if it could be like another loft, like a larger attic would be awesome, or a basement that's like got like a walkout basement would be awesome too. But we definitely do a larger layout, at least a 2-track main with some interlockings, a lot of services, a decent sized yard to store stuff, a shop. I mean, we're talking like big layout. Okay. Bench were okay. That's a good idea. Living room. My wife would kill me. She'd be like, "Heck no, not the living room." Lots of bubble wrap. Yeah, I've been using this green foam stuff. I'm sure you guys have seen it on the channel. Lingering. It's like a sheet foam, and it's very protective. Bubble wrap. My only thing with bubble wrap, it gets caught around like some of the finer detail, so it could break stuff off because it sticks to it. So I'm used to transporting my trains to go between like train shows and all that. And that's the stuff I've been using to help out. Oh, it's smoking pretty good now. Yeah, as you guys can see right here, I've got 1-inch foam, and then we have 1/8-inch plywood. Woodland Scenic Mod, U-Rail bench work. Okay. 9x11. Yeah, this is 8x12. But I'm sitting in the middle of it. So that's the way it is. Hey, what's up, Rail Chief? Happy New Year to you as well. The pet pads. Oh, man. What's up, David? How's it going? We have a small house. Wife is cool enough to let me set up in a dining room. Oh, that's cool. Occupying the kitchenette. Massive 4x8. That's awesome. A 14x12 room. Yeah, honestly, hey, what's up, John? Happy New Year to you as well. Hope everything's going all right. They absorb moisture. Okay. That's a good one. Yeah, so the next anything I would build, I thought about up here doing a perimeter layout around the room, but by the time you put up 072, it's just gonna kill the room. It's gonna be like absolutely new. Like I thought about putting in a Y. Like here, I'll show you guys. At one point, I really wanted to put in a Y, and actually turn up the lights a little bit. Give me a second here. Let's slowly bring up the brightness. I'm not going to blind you guys. All right. So right where this curve is here, I've actually thought about, and this is something I'm not going to do because, like I said, it's just going to waste resources and time. But I have thought about, there we go, right here, putting in a Y to go out that way, and then go around the room, and then go behind my shelf, and then go around the shelf there and come back around behind the engine shed and sort of curve around the wall. But I also have this closet right here. And then after go around there, just switch back in with the Y switch right here. But honestly, guys, it's not worth it because you can see how much space I don't have up here. And it's the way it is. Hey, what's up, Strasburg? How's it going? Planning to work on for the train collection. Very nice. GG1 MTH Big Boy. Very cool. Not the room for the layout. Thinking about looking for a garage that you could rent. Yeah, the only thing is, like security would drive me crazy. Making sure everything was secure and all that. Here's a cool view of the yard from above. But yeah, if I didn't have my desk up here with my workbench, what else? If I didn't have the shelf back there, and I didn't have that closet to my left, which I'm assuming is a load-bearing wall, yeah, I would have expanded this. Oh, what? Okay. Oh, it's the Weaver car. It's that Weaver car doing it. They push this up. All right, let's see. Weaver car shorting out again. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, the grass is from Woodland Scenics, and they do a bunch of different ones. put a Y at the mine. I wish. I really wish I had the space for that. It'd be awesome. I always thought your layout was much bigger. Do a lot with the space. That's what a lot of people say. Like I've had a lot of visitors up here, especially during like York Week and such. Like here's a view of the back wall. But I've had a lot of people like come up here like that's the layout. That's it. Yeah, the sub only mode's to keep out spammers. But yeah, that's something I had to do because we had a bunch of weird comments in here and adults that act like children. So I had to do the sub mode. So that's why. Also, as someone asked me a while ago why the live streams were age restricted, we're not doing anything like crazy adult, but it was just something that I felt comfortable with just making it like age restricted stream because it's a weird world we live in. I just want to keep people safe and all that as much as I can. No, it's sub only stream just because of people acting crazy. A lot of awesome in a tight space. Thanks, brother. I try. We get you guys over to the mine because I feel like the mine doesn't get enough love. Oh, that's a new addition, the Pennsylvania sign. So I did add something to my layout that my buddy was selling these Miller signs. So I got a sign on the engine house now, or the shop. So let me get the let's get you guys over here. There we go. But that was like when I was playing music. Some of these places would have like a practice space or a jam space or some type of recording space. And I would never trust those spaces because I always heard guys getting their gear stolen or guitars stolen and stuff. I'm like, nah, I'm good. But that was a while ago. It's like you got to go to there's this place in Baltimore called like Bandland. It was really sketchy. I'm like, I am not leaving my drums here. They're like, well, it has an alarm, it has security. But I'm like, some of the crazy weird bands and people that would show up in there and do all kinds of things. So the company store is sort of like that warehouse building, but not on this layout. I wish I could do a company store or like some company housing would be kind of cool. But it's just strictly a working coal mine. At the coal mine. Woo! Did the coal mine. See, that's the type of detail work I would do on like a final layout. Like I've always thought about having like a single smoke unit, like one of the larger smoke units, and then have a bunch of tubes running under the layout for it to feed smoke to multiple accessories. So maybe some like factory buildings or the coal mine or trucks and stuff. So that is, yeah, future plans. There we go. That's my maintenance away camp in the corner. Thought it was unique. That's cool. Hammerjack's Bar used to deliver down the street. Oh, that's awesome. The original Hammerjacks, right? Or not the new one, but the original. I didn't have a chance to go to the original Hammerjacks. It's a little bit before my time. Let's see. It was wild. um, the tugboat's pretty sweet. I think they have sounds on them and everything. They're pretty nice. Never heard of them before. It was a club down in Baltimore, rock club, back in the good old days when music was good. York being 2 days tentatively the fall, complete joke, worst decision they could have made. Now there's only one non-member day. Oh wow, yeah, I didn't even think about that. I mean, with my current, future job, I probably work 5/8 now, so that is kind of nice. But I could always take off for York. But I've always taken off for York. But yeah, I didn't think about that. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, the tugboat smokes. I remember that. Oh, the no smoking unless you're a locomotive. My uncle gave me that when I first moved in, so that was really cool. Are you a Maryland guy? Hartford County. So I grew up in Maryland. I ended up moving up north, mostly because I couldn't afford to live in Maryland. Um, it was expensive, and trying to find an affordable living situation that I could actually have my own property and all that. So I moved up north, but I grew up in Maryland. The bell for 60. Very cool. Did you guys get that engine running, or is it just being delivered? It'd be great to see an actual PRR steam engine run again, other than Williams Grove. Just stopping by, about to put them. Oh, that's cool. Thanks for stopping in. Music nowadays sucks. I can't stand, guys, as a musician, modern music is such a joke to me. Um, I played drums for about 20 years now, and it's just like, oh, I just can't stand it. And also, modern musicians are just so lazy. The Galloping Gooses, I think it's a cool idea. I think it's a cool way to expand that tooling. I know they made a Western Maryland Fireball Galloping Goose, and then they also made the Maryland, Pennsylvania. I might purchase the Maryland, Pennsylvania one. We shall see. I've got a lot of things going on this month. A lot of bills and such, and tax season. All those fun adult things that we all dread every year. So we'll see. But I think they're like 300 some dollars. They look oversized. I saw one. I think they beefed them up a little bit to hold the electronics. So we'll see. Live overdubs. Yeah, I'm just not a huge DJ fan. I'd rather hear a live band um, over a DJ. But like for my wedding and such, we had a DJ come in just because it was a lot cheaper than having a band. But trust me, I fought and fought to get a real band. It was just not in the cards. Yeah, 1361 should be done from what I heard that at least the next 5 years. I heard they're like really close to getting it into assembly, but they want to do everything right. Oh, so yeah, like looping. Yep, I think that stuff's pretty cool. So Danny, I've been to a couple concerts. I used to go to like jazz festivals and such. And as a musician, it's cool to hear different types of music that you normally wouldn't play or listen to because it kind of opens up your mind to different types of music. And I'll give everyone a chance. And I heard this one guitarist, I forgot his name, but he played a lot of looping tracks and such. And when it first started out, I thought it was pretty cool. But after a while, all the songs started sounding the same. So it's cool for a little bit. I will give them that. But the band was very talented. They were great musicians. It just took a little bit to get used to, but I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, Galloping Goose runs. It should be Rail King, so it runs on 031 and above. The Rio Grande Southern, the pool. Oh, that's cool. Not many new tunes worth listening to. I just saw that comment. Yeah, like I said, as a musician, guys, I did. Excuse me, I did a lot of studio work. So studio work and just fun stuff, playing in bands. Will only be for display. The main line for the original Pennsylvania and Delaware coastline was discontinued in 2017. Oh wow, brand new engine cab coming from Tennessee. Yeah, I wish you guys could get that engine running. That would be awesome. Ginger Baker, Mitch. Oh, so you're talking about old school rock. One of my favorite drummers of all time, classic rock. Well, other than Neil Peart and Alex Van Halen, amazing drummer as well. Just for stamina and such, getting through concerts and just playing like a madman. Also, um, John Bonham too is one of my favorites. I got a real job. Well, it was I always worked. I always played music second. That was always my thing. So always worked either a retail job, then through college, doing some other research stuff. And I got older, um, got into more of a desk job sitting, and now I'm out in the railroad. So I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's been great. No, it'd probably be a late. It'd probably be like a Lion Chief, not even a Lion Chief Plus, maybe a Lion Chief Plus. I don't know. Hey, Dave, have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping in. The Turbo Train. I think they sold the tooling. I don't know. Lionel got so much stuff from MTH, and MTH parted with a lot of stuff. Tattoo Train's the drummer as well. That's cool. Very cool. Oh, what does everyone hope is in the new Lionel catalog? What's that Wilzo scale? I was gonna say, hopefully nothing that I really want, because there's so many Oh god, there's so many things that I'm already on the hunt for. So we'll see. Carmine a piece. Oh yeah. Open source API for TMCC. Good luck. I wish. Del Hudson's back. You know another good drummer, Tommy Aldridge. He's one of my favorite metal drummers, like early metal drummers. Aldridge was like amazing, especially with playing a lot of like White Snake stuff, just a lot of energy. And then also Ozzy, played a lot of stuff live with Ozzy in studio, and so yeah. I'll say Del Hudson's a musician, right? We have many people that are musicians and play with trains. If we got it running, we wouldn't have enough. Oh, I wouldn't have enough line of track. Oh man, Georgetown Main Line. Yeah, it's always sad. Don't tell anyone. Oh, I'm sorry. I will say Nikki once suggested that I went to like a Guitar Center and filmed like a YouTube short of me playing drums just to prove to people I can actually play drums. There we go. You know what? This little house. Hold up. There we go. That looks right about there. I have not found a good place to put that house. Explain the Jimi Hendrix experience. Oh my gosh. Okay. Everyone around the world plays trains. That is the camera doing the lights. Hold up. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. That is the refresh rate. The refresh rate of the camera and 60 hertz matching up. Musician, vocalist, myself. Pretty cool. Very cool. Yeah, I miss playing music, so that's another thing. If I get a larger house, definitely buying a drum set again. I definitely miss playing drums. I didn't grow up with Jimi Hendrix, but I appreciate his contributions to rock and roll and doing stuff kind of his way. So I always thought that was really cool. No stairway. You know what? For drummers, I really don't know what the stairway song for drummers would be. The C&J covered hopper. It's a Weaver car. One of Weaver's many wonders of the O-scale hobby. Xanadu. Oh my gosh. That's it. Oh god. Hendrix expert. I just didn't grow up with Hendrix. It's not good or bad or anything. I grew up listening to a lot of '60s music from my family. So I kind of just found my own music over time, and would buy records or listen to CDs and stuff. My family wasn't they weren't really rockers. Like I said, my mom mostly listened to like 1960s music, and my parents bought me like the '60s gold collection on CD from like QVC growing up, and I just ran those CDs like crazy. Just some whistle action here. 8-track. Yeah, there's a lot of good. Oh God, bring back disco. No, Bonorama. Yeah, I've heard of that. Favorite drummer I've ever seen in person. Um, I've seen Rush, so I've seen Neil Peart play, and then I've seen a couple other drummers like Dave Weckl, and I've also seen like um, Vinny Colaiuta. He was an amazing drummer too. So the band I was in, we actually used to write all our own music, and I wrote a lot of music with co-writing with my guitarist. But we wrote a lot of stuff. Dabble with guitar, couldn't sit and still. I understand how that is too. My favorite thing, honestly, is just taking my headphones. I had studio noise canceling headphones, and when you put those on, you couldn't hear anything bleeding through the headphones at all. So it's meant when you're sitting there listening or playing drums with the studio headset, it wouldn't bleed into your microphones on the drums. And I'd sit there with those headphones and just jam out to music all the time. But yeah, that is one thing I do miss about playing music. Just putting on the headphones and just jamming out. Dave Grohl's all right. I'm just not a huge Nirvana fan. Time stop next to a steam locomotive. It really depends, man. I enjoy the history and of course seeing operations too. Night has fallen. I like that. You can check out the coal mine with all the lights. Well, the station has lights too. Like all these like little lamps right there have lights. They're all lit up. I think this is going to be the new home for this little building, just right on the just little trackside shed. Yeah, I think that looks right. Take you guys back to the mine. Or it's the beacon. It's the world's slowest Lionel beacon at the top of the mountain. I love that. Night has fallen. think I put blue spruce smoke fluid in there. It's actually pretty good. Where is the blue spruce? It probably needs new feet. So, big rich trains. If you go to a train show, try to get parts for it. It needs the new rubber feet to it. I replaced the feet on this one. Actually, no, I didn't. This one's someone replaced it for me, but it turns just super slow. It's running at 10 volts, and there's a couple different kinds. There's the electromechanical, like this one, but then there's also the one with the little the heat, a snow scene. Yeah. Then add the smoke. Oh yeah. Granite powder. Yeah, this one's actually scraped clean. I took an X-Acto blade and scraped it, and it works great. Peeled up all the old glue and such. I think you can buy the kits from like Henning's. I'm sure they sell them at Henning's trains. If you ask them for it, I'm sure they have them. Not a problem. Just make sure they're centered. The low rubber feet have to be completely center on the light housing for it to work. I'll get you guys back over here. Oh, you guys were asking about the shop. Oh, the roof is off. It's kind of hard to see. Let me fix the it's kind of hard to see in there, but really quick. There you go. A quick look inside the shop. The lightning setup. A beep? What's a beep? Inside the shop, I've got my Alco RS11, and then we've got a SW1 just for storing stuff in it. The shop, I think, is 2 feet. Actually, the shop's like, I think it's 30 inches or so. Pretty decent sized shop. Oh, yeah, SW1, yeah. Oh, yeah. Love my EMD switchers. graphite. Those lamps don't need graphite. They honestly just need to be like super clean, and they run great. The lesser, the better. All right. There I am. There we go. All right, guys. So it's almost 9 o'clock. I've got to go to bed because I have training in the morning for trains. So it's exciting. But I want to thank everyone for stopping in. We had over a couple hundred views tonight. So I want to thank everyone for spending their Sunday, their Monday nights with me. And thank you guys all for your love and support of the channel. I do apologize. I have not been as tentative to comments and all that, but I've been so busy with work. I do apologize. I try to answer everyone, and I get every notification on this phone. I swear I do. It goes off constantly, but it's a good thing. But I do apologize. I haven't replied to a lot of things, but I'm going to get better with that as time moves on. But also, guys, I want to mention that the Miniature Railroad of York layout video should be out tomorrow. So check it out. It's an HO layout. Beautiful, beautiful layout. They're running so many trains. There's trains going everywhere, all over the place. So had a great time with that. And also great hospitality over there at the Miniature Railroad of York. But anyways, guys, I hope everyone has a great night, a safe week, great rest of your work week in this new year of 2026. I think it is, right? It's 2026. Yeah, the watch says, the phone says, yeah, 2026. We made it. So anyways, guys, hopefully everyone has a great rest of your week. Happy railroading, guys. Stay safe out there. Stay strong. The weekend's coming up. We'll see you next time. See you guys.